Good afternoon. So I hope you're having a blessed one. If not, I hope it gets better. So I try to do a video on IG and I don't know what's happening. It's acting up. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just redo one quickly. So healing in the brokenness was created to help others and remind them that they are an individual. Like, sometimes people experience things and others might treat them like their situation and not treat them like a human being. Many times that's not right. Oh, it's not right, period. But, or should I say, many times people might not realize they're doing it. And they do it, but it's not good. It could break someone's spirit. It could also delay in someone getting better. Because being around a bunch of negativity is not conducive to someone's healing or growth. Being able to have positive support, being able to be surrounded by people who actually care helps and goes a long way. So on my journey of healing and recovering after being told that I had COVID pneumonia and after being hospitalized for almost 3 weeks and being in the ICU for maybe like, I want to say close to a week, then it's not good. I couldn't have done it on my own. It was not good. It was not great. I wouldn't even wish it on my worst enemy. But with who God is, with the strength and power that He possessed, He took me through. He brought me out of it. And I asked to be a vessel, not knowing what it entailed. You see, when I treat people, I don't treat them based on what title they hold, what they could do for me, and none of that. None of those things. I treat people genuinely. Now, if you want to be like nasty or whatever, I will deal with you, but I wouldn't get to your level. I once did that. Stoop to people's level. It's not worth it. It's not. So yeah, seeing how others treat people when they're going through something, they treat you like what you're going through and not the person you're actually are. Like, they'll treat you like your circumstances, your situation, whatever it is, but they might not treat you how they're supposed to treat you. I'm not saying anybody's supposed to pity anyone or anything like that. But if someone is going through a hard time, they need love. They need caring. They need understanding. They don't need hostility. They don't need judgment or any of those things. So you see, on my journey, God had to reveal. I already knew, like, I didn't have much people around, but God really revealed it to me. He started changing my life a little at a time. And a lot of people started revealing themselves to me. And even while I was recovering, a lot of people won't do anything for me unless I was giving them something in return. And some of those people are people I did stuff for, or I will do things for. I didn't do anything for them expecting them to reciprocate. But I thought, since I'm not feeling good, that will be the nice thing to do. But God needed to be there. God needed to be in my life. You see, a lot of people think because my aunt was dead, like that would have been the end of me. But I wasn't my aunt's own. I was God's. I was a child of God. I was always a child of God. Yes, I went through certain paths in life that took me out of what God had for me. But you could only go so far until God like tug you back. You could only go so far. And as I felt a nudge, like as a little girl, I always wanted to help people. But I felt the nudge to like do certain things. And I did those things. But I wanted to do more. So healing and the brokenness came about. And it's to encourage others that there is healing in the broken areas of life. And with the strength of God, it's possible. God could do abundantly and exceedingly. It's not what man says. It's not what man do. God go beyond that. He took a lady with the issue of blood who paid physician money, and God healed her. Just by her touching his garment, God healed her. Jesus. She touched the garment of Jesus, and she got healed. Hannah wanted a child. God made it happen. Elizabeth was barren. Then came John the Baptist. Elizabeth gave birth to John the Baptist. there is so many things and so many evidence in the Bible, because you see the stories in the Bible is just a fraction of what God is capable of. Yes, it's stories, but if you really check, a lot of those stories are still repeating. Not because we didn't witness it. There are stuff that happening in our time that we are witnessing. We're seeing the glory of God. We're seeing the power of God. So being able to encourage people and treat people like they're human and not like their situation, not doing it to create something, not saying, oh, we're going to do this, but then do something else, but actually doing stuff to help the people, actually doing stuff to encourage people, and not try to keep them in this situation, because there are programs that are designed to keep you in your situation. Although this is not a program right now, it's encouragement to encourage people to heal in their brokenness, and there is healing in the brokenness. Because if it wasn't for the glory of God, where would I be? If it wasn't for the Lord who was by my side, where would I be? I could have kept what they say, like, oh, I'm probably a long haul or whatever. But I rebuke that in Jesus' name. If I waited on the certain programs to assist me along the way, where would I be? Because they said there were so many programs, but there's a lot that people don't know about. It's not as easy as they made it sound. And someone who wasn't on any drugs or anything like that, it was challenging for me. So imagine how much more challenging it might be for someone who's recovering or actually dealing with something. A lot of things are set up to cause people to fail. And if you're recovering from something, if you're healing, you might not be in the full state of mind. You might not have full strength, and you need someone to be there for you. And sometimes it might not always be possible. So never judge, because you don't know what someone is experiencing or what they're going through. Because people just look at what they see and they assume. They just look at what they hear and they assume. Like, and even when you heal, yes, people might want to keep you at whatever they knew you as. Like, you're not supposed to heal. Like, you're not supposed to move forward. Like, you're not supposed to have growth in your life. if you're doing something to help others, then you do it to help others. You don't do it like how should I put it? You don't do it and then treat them badly. A lot of people look down on others. You don't look down on anyone unless you're trying to pick them up. You don't look down on anyone unless you're trying to pick them up. So, the aim of healing in the brokenness, the mission, is to encourage people to heal in their brokenness and aim to become a better version, then aim to become the best version of themselves, and encourage others along the way, ensuring and showing love, whether it's through a meal, whether it's through probably like a snack, whether it's through care package, whatever the case may be. It's just letting them know that there are people who still care and genuinely care. This is not, it's not state funded. A lot of people might think so, but it's not state funded. So sometimes people might get used to the idea like, oh, there's this, there's that, and sometimes people look or they expect certain things. But everything that is done in a genuine manner. And holding people accountable for their actions to become better, not bitter. Because sometimes we might get upset, sometimes we might get mad at someone from our past. And it happens, because Lord knows it's so easy for something to occur and then you're thinking about that past situation. And then the enemy loves it. The enemy will have a field day when you're thinking about the past and you're holding grudges. You're holding on forgiveness. It's a big open door for the enemy. A huge open door for the enemy. So continuous forgiveness, because trust me, I've been there and I'm letting you guys, it's not worth it. It is not worth it, because sometimes people will do stuff hoping to get a certain reaction from you. People will do stuff hoping to get a certain reaction. And it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So yeah. If you feel like by any chance you want to support Healing the Brokenness, then you can check out the website at www.healinginthebrokenness.org, and there's several ways to donate. Or if you feel like you wanted to get a merchandise in form of supporting, then you could go to www.kemysecondchance.com/shop, or you could just go to the website and click on the shopping section. Eventually it will be set up to go to the healingthebrokenness.org, but for right now you could purchase it on kemysecondchance.com, and that fund will be put towards healingthebrokenness.org. Okay, so thank you. Be encouraged. Do something kind for someone, because you never know, that kindness could generate a form of healing. Okay? So you got this. Just think of your situation, whatever you was experiencing, and someone made it better. And sometimes they might not even have to do anything grand, and it just made your day. Those are healing. So yeah, let's continue to heal in the brokenness. And at Healing the Brokenness, we wanted to remind you that there is healing in the brokenness. So hope you have a blessed one. Until next time, take care. Bye.